Hi all, this is Thomas again. No, it's been a little bit since the last video. I'm trying to pace these out so that I'm going to have a video up hopefully every weekend is the plan. I'm also cutting back on how much exactly product I'm opening because I am trying to make sure I have enough to show you guys the new Zendikar product when it comes out in a few weeks here. So today I did manage to get a hold of a product that people have been dying to get their hands on, and that is JumpStart. I've got two of these single sealed packs that I picked up over at Mind Games in Oneida. And when I was over at Liverpool today from the vault, they happen to have some boxes into this. So picked up a couple more of these. So in total today, I've got 6 packs for you that I'm going to be opening. So why don't we start with the ones that I got from Mind Games here. And so the cards that we're really looking for, so for those of are going to be some of the hard to get mythic commanders. So the way, for those who aren't familiar with this product, JumpStart, the idea is that you buy 2 of these packages, and you see how there's 20 card boosters. The idea is that you buy 2 of them, each package is themed. And so the idea is that you combine 2 of these to make a 40 card deck. You play against somebody else who buys 2 of these and makes a 40 card deck, and you play a game. It's supposed to be a really easy way just to have a quick sit down and try out the game with new players, or for people who just want to have a quick game. And so, as I said, there are themes. There's creature themes. There's mechanic-based themes. There's a lot of themes, and so some of them, even like say you get 2 packs of goblins, they may not be exactly the same. There are variances in exactly what you can get. So if there's a theme, as I said, let's use goblin again. There's a mythic goblin legendary creature called Muxus or something, and he's a great hit. He's a great goblin card, but you could also get something that's just a kind of a bulk rare quality. So the themes I'm really hoping to hit are going to be the dog theme, because there's some cards that are specifically to belong to JumpStart packs that I would like to include in a commander deck I'm working on. There's, of course, Tiny Bones, who's the top selling commander out of the set from the discard theme. Bruvac, who's the mill commander. And honestly, any of the mythic level commanders out of this are great hits. So why don't we start with this? Okay. Let us see what we get. Heavily armored. Okay, so not the most interesting theme. I think the way this one is, this is the equivalent of the 1/1 counter theme in green, except in white. So let's see what we get in the pack. I have a vague idea of what's in it. And you will see that there are quite a few cards from the M21 core set, as these were kind of released around the same time. They pretty much were. So here we have Cathar's Crusade. 2 white, 3 additional, enchantment, rare. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you put a 1 counter on each creature you control. Which honestly is pretty nice. It's a pretty, it's a great white card. I really can't complain about that. And here we have Tempered Veteran, which is a great draft card. We have Patron of the Valiant, 3 and 2 white, creature angel. When Patron of the Valiant enters the battlefield, put a 1 counter each creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it. And so this is all 1/1 counter based. Tempered Vet, 1 and a white, 1/2. You can pay 1, tap, put a 1/1 counter on target creature with a 1/1 counter on it. And you can pay 4 and 2 white, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. So the idea is that this guy buffs up the creatures that already have counters. And you can put in fresh counters on fresh creatures with him, but it's a lot more expensive. Siege Striker, another 21 core 21 print. Double strike, this creature deals, so it's 2 and a white, double strike. When this card attacks, you may tap any number of untapped creatures you control. He gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each creature tapped this way. So he can get out of hand quickly. Bastard Solidarity, another 21 reprint. Secure the Scene, 21 reprint. Feat of Resistance, Bulwark Giant. Giant ETBs, gain 5 life. Trusty Retriever. It's a dog. I'm pretty happy about that. 3 and a white. ETBs, you can put a 1/1 counter on this card or return target artifact enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, Lightwalker. He's literally walking on the Dragon's Breath, which is crazy. Alright, so for example, this one has plus flying as long as you have a 1/1 counter on it. Makeshift Battalion, M21 reprint, originally from, I think, War of the Spark. And Thriving Heath. These are the new cycles of the lands in this set. So they're a tap land, and you choose an additional color when they ETB, and you can tap for that color. And so the idea, and so this is to help you with your mana fixing in terms of combining two Jumpstart packs. But I think I've been seeing people play these in Commander. And it lets you kind of choose your color fixing, which is really nice. We've got Bastard's Acolyte. And then, so in each of these packs, there's a specific Jumpstart land card, and then the rest are just, Core 21. And the art is based on the theme, so in this case it's a shield, which I think is neat. So let's put this one off to the side here. And let's open up the next one. So a bit of a dud with that pack. There are some good cards in general, but nothing really exciting. So let's see what we can get next. Gotta move my trash over to that side. And let's keep on going, see what we can get. Just checking my camera here for a second. Ooh, Predatory. Okay, this looks interesting. So let's see what's in this theme. Oh, there's a tab for it. Okay, Predatory. Let's see what we got. Thragtusk as the rare. Lovely. 4 and a green. When this card ETBs, you gain 5 life. It's a 5/3 beast, and when it leaves the battlefield, you make a 3/3 beast token. Fungal Rebirth, another Core 21 reprint. 2 and a green, you can return target permanent from your grave to your hand. If a creature died, you make 2 1/1 Saproling tokens. Somberwald Stag, 3 and 2 green. And when it ETBs, you may have it fight target creature you don't control. Brindle Show, 1 and a green. When this card dies, you create a 3/3 green boar creature token, 1/1. Irresistible Prey, green. Target creature must be blocked this turn if able. Draw a card. And we have Truffle Snout from Core 21. Sabertooth Mauler. Crushing Canopy. Green has this thing about having instant spells that let you kill creatures with flying. And then Dawn Treader Elk. I was actually, God, this is a solid card, 1 in green, 2/2 Elk. You can pay green, sacrifice Dawn Treader Elk, you search your library for a basic land, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library. I had to play against this earlier today being September 6th, Sunday. I was at Liverpool playing Commander, and in my second pod, ended up being a 3-player pod. I played against a Corval, the Fey Cursed King deck, and I decided to try to outspeed it by playing my mono black rat aggro deck. He won on turn 8. Did not feel good. I was pretty unhappy with how that game turned out. This kid runs this card just because of the fact it's a sack trigger, and it just it got so out of hand. I mean, let's see what else we have. Marauder's Axe, equipment. Creature gets +2/+0 and 2/0. And here we have Thriving Grove, which is the green version of this cycle. And Time to Feed. This was the card art. 2 and a green. Choose target creature an opponent controls. When that creature dies this turn, you gain 3 life. Target creature you control fights that creature. Interesting. And we got a Ginger Brute. And then this, I love the art for this though, with the Venus Flytraps. Then we just have our standard Core 21 art. So again, nothing really crazy. I mean, definitely some useful cards, but Thragtusk gets printed enough in the Commander products that it's not honestly hard to get a hold of. Now we're on to the 4 that I picked up from Liverpool. So let's see what we can get out of these guys. Well read. Oh, this is going to be about drawing cards, I think. So let's see what we got. Finally figured out where the friggin' tabs on these things are. So if I can keep opening it. Okay, let's keep going. Well read. Oh, okay, I saw him earlier. Ormos Archive Keeper, 4 and 2 blue. Legendary Creature Sphinx. 5/5. With flying. If you draw a card while your library has no cards in it, instead put 5/1/1 counters on Ormos Archive Keeper. 2 and 2 blue. Discard 3 cards with different names. Draw 5 cards. This is an interesting card. I don't think you want to run it as a commander. I think if you're running this in a self-mill deck, it's something to help you prevent yourself from dying accidentally if your other forms of alternate win conditions, such as Faust's Oracle or Laboratory Maniac, or the Jace Planeswalker that has the static, where if you went to draw and had no cards, you win. This would help keep you alive, but I definitely would not be running this as your commander. I think it's just a bit expensive. It's mono blue. And I think there are other commanders for self-mill that are a lot more useful. This, I think, will definitely see play 99 in the 99 of the deck, but I don't think it has the potential to really be a solid commander. So we've got Tolarian Kraken, another Core 21 reprint, 4, 2 blue, 4/6. Every draw card, you can pay 1, you may tap or untap target creature. Arcane Encyclopedia, 3 colorless artifacts. You pay 3, tap it, draw a card. Curiosity, blue enchantment aura. Whenever enchanted creature deals damage to an opponent, you may draw a card. I'm pretty sure this is a reprint. Still like the art on it, though. It's not bad. Onerophage, 3 in a blue. I think I pulled this out of one of the previous videos out of the mystery packs. Squid Illusion. Flying. Whenever you draw a card, you can put a 1/1 counter on Onerophage. Capture Sphere, another Core 21 reprint. Taps down your opponent's creatures, nothing crazy there. Tome Enema, another Core 21 reprint. Library Larcenist, whenever it attacks you, draw a card. Rousing Reed, which is a really great enchantment in draft. It gives a creature 1/1/1, has flying. It helps get you through your deck a little bit faster. Got Opt, Erratic Visionary, 1 in a blue, Human Wizard, draw a card and discard a card. Ruined Servitor, 2 colorless artifact construct creature, 2/2. When it dies, each player draws a card. And here's the blue of the cycle, Thriving Isle. And I love the island art, that it's all these books. I love that concept. Like, I just wish that instead of all these Core 21 lands, it was just a whole bunch of these. And I think people would have, I mean, I understand why they kept it limited, but at the same time, I think it was a really poor decision on their part, because I think a lot of people would love to just be able to make these thematic decks, or these decks based around these certain mechanics with land out of these sets, because some of these card arts are gorgeous, you know? And a lot of people like to have matching land, myself included. I like running all the Theros land, but if I was playing a different style deck, and we pulled Predator again. Lovely. Well, let's see if we get anything different. You know, I'd want to run matching land, and I don't want to have to pay out the wazoo to people on eBay to try to get a matching set of the JumpStart lands. Okay. So we got Predator again. Oh, and we actually have a hit here. Naif of the Dire Hunt. 2 and 2 green. Legendary creature, human warrior. Whenever one or more creatures you control fight or become blocked, you draw a card. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may pay 2 and hybrid red-green mana. If you do, double target creature's power until end of turn. That creature must be blocked this combat if able. 3/3. A lot of people were really looking forward to this card. It's a great fight card. People were making deck brews around it. It's definitely included in any Gruul-colored decks, any decks written green and red that deal with creatures. It's just a solid card overall. There's also card advantage in green, which is, and in red technically, if you consider in terms of commander. And that's a card advantage is always great. So that is our first decent, actually big hit. I'd have to double check. I know it's not nowhere near as worth as something like Tiny Bones, but still a decently priced card. We got Fungal Rebirth again. We have Affectionate Indrik. When it ETBs, you may have it fight target creature you don't control. And actually a bad rate on that. 6 mana, 4/4 for something that fights on. It's a body plus removal. So not bad. Brindle Showed again. Irresistible Prey. And so we did have slightly different packs. So Truffle Snout, Mauler, Canopy, Dawn Treader Elk, Marauder's Axe, Thriving Grove again, Time to Feed, Gingerbrute, and the land again. So, not a bad hit. Let's see if these last 2 packs have anything nice. And yeah, I am going through these a little fast. I'm trying to cut down the time on these videos, so let me know what you guys think. Do you prefer having the shorter videos? And if you do, should I try to cut my longer videos in the future into multiple parts? I'd like to hear your honest-to-God opinions on that, because I'm not sure how many of you actually like watching the longer videos. So I might have to put up a poll about it on Facebook, see what people say. Ooh, Enchanted. Okay, this looks interesting. Let's see what we get. Core Spirit Dancer, 1 and a white. Core Wizard 0/2. It gets +2/+2 for each aura enchanted to it. Whenever you cast an aura spell, you may draw a card. Okay, so you're playing like green-white auras. This is definitely an include. Not bad. Blessed Spirits. 2 and a white, flying. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, put a 1/1 counter on it. 2/2. Really sad art, though. Kind of sad. Face of Divinity. Now, this is the one that's a card art. So let's see. 2 and a white, enchantment aura. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2. As long as another aura is attached to enchanted creature, it has first strike and lifelink. That's actually not bad. That's actually not bad. And as I said again, it's definitely a new enchantment to include in any aura-based decks for sure. Faith's Feathers, M21 reprint, pretty good removal in white. And when you ETBs, you gain 4 life. You can enchant permanents, so it's not just creatures. And it can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated unless they're mana abilities. So this also lets you target planeswalkers, I just realized, which isn't bad. Knightly Valor, 4 and a white. Enchant creature, when it ETBs, you make a 2/2 white knight creature with vigilance. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 has vigilance. Dub, Core 21 reprint. Anointed Core Store, Core 21. Force Worship, 1 and a white. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature can attack. You can return Force Worship to its owner's hand. Interesting. And we have another Trusty Retriever. 2 and a white. When it ETBs, I already talked about this. You can put a 1/1 counter, or oh, I guess that's why I included it, because it can return target enchantment. Indomitable Will, reprint from Theros. Knight of the Tusk. It's a 6 mana, 3/7 with vigilance. And we have Thriving Heath, which is the white version. And that's actually a really nice. That makes me think it's almost like a Theros land with how they do the star pattern around the land. We have our Core 21 lands. So interesting pack. And let's see if we can get anything really nice out of our last one. As I said, we're really looking for something like discard, unicorn, angels, you know, something really interesting. I don't want to have to open a third predator. So let's see what we get. And we have enchanted again. Well, let's see if there's something else we can get out of this pack. So let's see what we got. And we have Core Spirit Dancer again. Blessed Spirits, Face of Divinity, Faith's Feathers. Okay, this is different. Stonehaven Pilgrim. 1 and a white. Whenever it attacks, if you control an artifact or enchantment, it gets +1/+1 and gains lifelink until end of turn. 2/2. Okay, not bad. Knightly Valor, Chorister, Dove, Worship, Trusty Retriever, Will, Knight of the Tusk, Thriving Heath. Okay. So, bit of a whiff on these packs, in all honesty. I mean, the green legendary create, the Nihilith of the Dire Hunt was probably our best hit out of all 6 packs there. Yeah, so, you know, hopefully if they keep printing JumpStart, you know, I'll try to get hold of more of the product. Unfortunately, it's a little bit on the expensive side where the packs, as they are 20-card packs, they are typically more expensive than the typical draft booster, which averages about $4. These average about $6 or higher, depending on where you buy them from. So, yeah, you know, it was fun opening. I mean, it's a shame that we got 2 set themes that we got repeated. Nothing you can really do about that, though. But, you know, this was a nice hit, and I'll have to look into maybe trying to build something around it. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the shorter video. Again, let me know how you feel about the length of the videos, what you prefer, shorter, longer. You know, feel free to message me on Facebook about this. And so I will have another video, guys, for you next week. I think the current plan is that I'll be doing some mystery packs again from Liverpool. And then hopefully after that, we should have, I believe, Zendikar stuff, hopefully. If not, I'll make up another video, or maybe I'll put it off another week until we get the Zendikar product in. So, hope you guys have a great day, and see you around.